LaTeX differs from other applications in that there is no special editor. There are numerous editors for LaTeX to make things simple, but LaTeX is in fact based on a series of flat, sort of plain text files. To my right is a paper in LaTeX. I'm using just a text editor. LaTeX uses a very powerful macro language where pretty much everything in LaTeX is a macro, and macros can be identified by a number of things, and one is this /. So we hear this is the basic structure of an empty LaTeX document. It's the macro here, /document class, that says what style should be used. And again, we deal with structural elements, and the style file decides the appearance of those structural elements. So here I'm using the article style, and I'm using a variant that uses 10-point font. So we can see a pattern that'll be common across LaTeX macros, where we have a slash that lets LaTeX know that that is a macro name, the macro name, and then we see an optional argument in square braces and then a mandatory argument in curly braces. And we see here another macro document that doesn't have any optional arguments, just the mandatory argument, and this end macro document. And I could put some text into it, like, hello, this is a simple document, and save it. So now I would need to render it, right? LaTeX is marked up in this plain text file, and then the rendering engine, or the compiler, you could call it, generates the document. So I'm going to use the command on my terminal, PDF LaTeX, that is using the rendering engine that will develop a PDF, and then the name of the tex file, which is paper.tex, but I'm going to leave out the .tex by convention. PDF LaTeX paper is going to tell PDF LaTeX to look for a tex document called paper.tex. And we can see that a number of files have been developed: paper.aux, paper.log, paper.pdf, and paper.tex. And so if I open paper.pdf, we see a PDF that says, hello, this is a simple document. Doesn't look very fantastic. So this is the pattern, right? And this idea of viewing the PDF in one application, editing the PDF at another application, and rendering the PDF with an external application has been a clunky working process for some people. And so very powerful LaTeX editors exist that will do all of these things within one application for you, where you can edit paper.tex and hit a button that will in the background call PDF LaTeX for you. And then it will also open it up to show you immediately what was rendered if there wasn't an error. So this process is part of it, the differentiation between a viewer, an editor, and a renderer, although some user-friendly interfaces kind of combine those things for you. But it's important that you be aware of what's going on behind the scenes. You do not have to use the terminal or a text editor to edit things. You can use one of these text editors, but it's essentially doing for you what I'm doing very simply here, which is writing plain text into a plain text document, calling the rendering engine to turn that into a PDF, and then displaying the PDF for you.